everyone, my name is Maria Royce and today I'm going to be working with water. Particularly, I am going to demonstrate a couple of concepts that pertain to surface water. At the same time, I'm going to be demonstrating groundwater and other concepts that really tie into this activity really well, so it will be up to you whether you would like to explore them with your classroom in the future. I'm going to talk about aquifers, surface runoff, and non-point source pollution. My materials for this activity are, as you can see, a shoebox size clear container, some aquarium tubing, some artificial plants, some Play-Doh, food coloring, sand, rocks, and a plastic bottle, and I have perforated 3 holes along the bottle, and I'm going to use these to demonstrate water pressure, which is another connection that I have established as I worked on this activity. So I'm going to follow my instructions. So I'm going to grab my clear container, and I'm going to place the dirt into the container. I'm going to pile the dirt on one side of the container to create some slope. Then I'm gonna place some rocks. This is going to be my unsaturated layer. I am going to place now these styrofoam cups. I have made these in advance. It is just 2 styrofoam cups. I poked a hole in each one of them. One of them will represent my surface water or my lake, and the other one will represent my aquifer. So I am going to place my aquifer on the right side corner of my model, and I'm going to place my lake up a little higher to take advantage of gravity. I'm going to use a little bit more sand just to try to cover them both up. And again, I'm going to use more rocks. Use as much of these materials as you need to elevate the top styrofoam cup a little bit. Okay, then I am going to grab a 3rd cup, and I have flattened out my Play-Doh here. I'm going to place it on top of my cup to resemble a mountain. So it is up to you how you want to do that. And I am going to place it up here. I'm going to I thought the computer had died. Okay, so once I have that, the idea here is that you create a path here with the Play-Doh so that your water runoff can flow into the lake while taking advantage of gravity to feed the aquifer. So, and you're going to use some plants here. Just gonna place them there to resemble, real life settings that you can talk to your students about these possibly being crop, and farmers use fertilizer and all other things that pollute the environment, which is another connection that I have made here. Then you're going to grab a small piece of aluminum foil and you're going to cover your aquifer. And you're going to use a hand soap pump for this. You're going to place it. You're going to poke a hole through your aluminum foil, place it on your aquifer. And then we're going to fill up this bottle. If you choose to do it with warm water, this could be a great opportunity for you to work with the speed of molecules and water pressure at the same time. I decided to demonstrate that by poking the 3 holes into my bottle, and that's another opportunity for students to see water pressure and how it relates to depth and all of that, and all of that background information you can also find in the handout that I have provided for you. So I'm going to fill this up with water from my sink. And as you can see, by poking the 3 holes, you can really explore water pressure. So that's up to you if you want to use this activity, with that extension. Then I am going to put some food coloring here where my plants are to resemble pollution. And I am going to demonstrate water runoff, and this is going to be referred to as precipitation. So I'm going to pour my water here, and the idea is that this is going to go to the lake. I don't know if you can see that. And consequently, these will feed my aquifer. Now, if I have done my job correctly, I should be able to pump out water out of my aquifer. So let's see if this is going to work. And as you can see, I am able to pump out some water, so my aquifer worked. And I was able to demonstrate in a very rough way surface water runoff through precipitation. And it is valid to point out that it is important to build that previous knowledge so that once your students get to the hands-on part of learning, they are able to tie all of those previously learned concepts with the practice and how it really applies to real life. So we were able to see water runoff as surface water. That's how we get our water. And we were able to demonstrate what an aquifer is, and the effects of pollution, on the quality of water that we get. So I will be available through the chat to answer any questions if you guys have any. I have also included all of these possible learning extensions into my handout, and along with teacher information background if you were to be interested in extending your learning, through all of these other concepts. Thank you.